everyone, welcome to the Parkinson's Foundation Health at Home Fitness Fridays. My name is Eric Johnson from Movement Revolution here in Chicago. We are a Parkinson's and neuro-focused gym in the Chicagoland area, offering things from rock steady boxing classes to one-on-one personal training and virtual services. I am very excited to bring you guys today a class that we offer called Synapse, which is a high-intensity interval training, young onset Parkinson's exercise class. So everything that we do today is going to be devoted toward those newly diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, and we're going to hit every single aspect of what a well-rounded workout might look like for someone who might be a little bit of crunched on time, and you want to get through a little bit of mobility, a high-intensity cardio circuit, as well as some strength exercises, and we're going to finish up with a little bit of static stretching and some really important mobility exercises to finish up the workout for today. But our whole team here at Movement Revolution is really thrilled to be bringing you exercises for this month. So please check out some of our other videos from our other neuro exercise specialists that will be giving a lot of different various workouts throughout the month. So we are actually one of the Parkinson's Foundation accredited exercise educational programs, and we care deeply about providing really strong, sound exercise programming, both personally and in group-based interventions to make sure that we can help people live strong and move strong with Parkinson's disease each and every day. So thrilled to be with you guys here today. As far as equipment goes for today, you don't need a whole lot, but there are some key pieces that if you don't have any exercise equipment at home, there are things that you can do. If you have a carpeted area where you can do this workout, that would be ideal. I have an exercise mat. This floor is quite hard, so I'm going to be using that exercise mat. I also have a dumbbell, a kettlebell, some sort of resistance. If you don't have any of those items at home, you could always feel free to use a jug of milk or a soup can, things of that nature. Any kind of resistance would work. I also have a medicine ball. We're going to be using med ball slams in today's workout. So if you don't have one of those at home, or you don't want to feel like you're throwing something heavy into the floor, if you're not on a sound foundation, you can always use a pillow. We did this a lot throughout the pandemic. You don't have to have a heavy weighted ball, but if you do, it's a great way to get your heart rate up, which is also really, really important. But feel free to just use a pillow. We're going to be slamming it down to the floor and picking it up. We just want that explosive movement throughout the workout here. So a pillow, my couch pillow, would work just fine. Lastly, if you need any modifications, if you don't feel comfortable getting all the way down to the floor or doing like a push-up or things like that from the floor, I have a chair over here with a resistance band as well. So we are going to be using a resistance band for some pull-out exercises just to help strengthen the posterior side of our body. So if you don't have one of those and you're participating in another exercise program, or you've been in physical therapy, you may have had a TheraBand, some sort of stretchy resistance is what we want. If for some reason you don't have one of those, a belt would also work just fine. So again, you can kind of modify and tweak a lot of these exercises with various things that you have around the house, but these are what I find to be some key essential pieces of equipment that would be great, especially for someone newly diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, to have around the house to make sure that you can stay active without having to get out and go to the gym, especially in some of these winter or summer months where things, the climate is not ideal to be out. The last thing is I do have a dowel here as well. So this is just simply a PVC pipe. You can also use a dowel at home or something as simple as a broomstick. So we're going to use that at the end for just a little bit more joint range of motion, so on and so forth. So one of the things really, really important for young onset Parkinson's disease is we want to make sure that we get our heart rates up at least 3 days a week, ideally 3 to 5 days of the week. We want to get the heart rate up into 70 to 85% of your maximum heart rate. The best way to track that is with an activity tracker, either a heart rate strap that you wear around your chest, or I have a Garmin activity tracking watch here that'll track my heart rate throughout the workout. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into an exercise mode called high intensity interval training. So what's really important is as we work out, we want to make sure that we know how hard we're working to make sure it can be as neuroprotective as possible. All right, so make sure you have an ability to track your heart rate. If you're on a beta blocker, you don't need to worry about that. You want to go off of how you feel. How heavy are you breathing? How much are we sweating? So on and so forth. We want to feel like you're going to be getting your heart rates up during this workout. It's meant to be intense. We're going to kind of build it up as we go. So we might as well just go ahead and get into it, right? Make sure you have enough space around you to move. Make sure you're not going to be hitting any of the walls. You can tell I don't have a whole lot of space in this room. That's okay. Just work with what you have. You can do a lot in a small space, and we can get through a lot very quickly. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start with a little bit of a mobility warm-up just to kind of get things loosened up a little bit. So a lot of the workout that we're going to be focused on today is going to be single leg or single arm, and moving your body in a lot of different directions, right? We don't want that stronger, maybe non-affected side to compensate for the other side. So that's what we focus on a lot with our young onset clients with Parkinson's disease. We want to make sure whatever side we have that tremor on, there's less arm swing, that we are working that side as much, if not more, than the side that we don't have some of those symptoms on, right? We want to maximize that range of motion throughout the entire workout today. So I'll be giving you some cues on how to do that. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we're going to start with what we call a single leg RDL, or Romanian deadlift. This is meant to help open up the backside of your legs. All right, so I'm going to use my chair to do this for a little bit of stability. If you haven't done these before, it's a challenging exercise. It's meant to help, again, open up the backside of your legs. So you're going to stabilize on one leg, reach down for the chair. You're going to reach that opposite leg back behind you on this stabilizing leg. You should feel a good stretch on the backside of your hamstring. Okay, you're going to bring that leg back down. You're going to adjust your feet, and we're going to come down into a cobra. So I'm going to put both hands on the chair. You can also do this from the floor. I want you to tuck your hips down toward the chair, lifting your chest up, feeling a good stretch in the front side of those abdominals. Then you're going to push your hips back, and we're going to go to the other leg. Okay, so I'm lifting my right leg up. I'm feeling a good stretch on the back side of my left leg. And bring that leg back down. Go back into that cobra stretch. We're going to do this one more time on each side. Okay, so shift your weight back. Now I'm lifting my left leg all the way up. Feel that good stretch. Pause for 2 to 3 deep breaths. And then come back down into that cobra stretch. So we want to open up the posture. Open up the backside of the legs. We're going to be using all these muscles quite a bit. Everything that we do in this warm-up is going to be tying into all the exercises we're going to be doing from a strength and cardio standpoint as well. So we're just kind of prepping all these muscles to move a little bit better. A lot of times, if you're moving, the arm isn't swinging as well, those muscles get tight. You want to loosen those muscles up before we go to do any dynamic or high-intensity exercise. This next one is going to be a side lunge with an ankle tap. So start with your feet close together. I'm going to be lunging straight out to the side with my right leg. Drop your left hand on the inside of that right ankle. Okay? Take that left hand and reach it out to the side. You should feel a good stretch in that left leg. Open up the trunk and rotate a little bit to the right. Step back into the center. Same thing, other side. Stepping to the left. My right hand comes inside of that left leg. I'm going to open up that left arm out toward the wall. Okay, feel that stretch. Open up a little bit more. Hold it longer than you feel like you should. Okay, we're going to do that same thing one more time to each side. Going to my right, tap the inside of that right ankle. Okay, and open up. So we're going to be going through a whole series of mobility, strength, cardio, and stretching. All of these exercises, let's switch other side, can be broken up if you want to do any mobility or stretching exercises before you're going for a bike ride or a run, or you're going to play golf. All of these stretches can really help create activity for all of those things. Now, let's go into a forward lunge with a rotation. So I'm going to be lunging forward with my right leg. I'm going to take my left hand, reach it down to the floor. Okay, if you have any pain in your back and that's really uncomfortable, you can just stay tall here. But if you're going all the way down to the ground, drop that hand down, open that right arm up. Again, we're working a lot of trunk rotation, reaching up high with that right arm. If you can't go down to the floor, stay tall through your chest and just open up that right arm. Okay? Now step back with the right, back forward with the left. Okay, forward with the left leg. Right hand goes down to the floor. Take your time to transition that step if you need to. Okay, so right hand is pressing into the ground, left arm opens up, and we're really trying to create as much space between your right hand and your left hand as you can. Okay, feel that good opening of your chest. If there's any pain in the shoulder here, again, come on up. You don't have to go all the way to the ground. You can just modify it from here and open up this way. All right, let's step back up. Let's do one more time on each side. Stepping back with the right. Okay, I'm sorry, stepping back with your left. Down with your left hand. Open up to the right. Hold that one more deep breath. Come back up. Switch. Right leg goes back. Right arm down. And open up that left arm. Create as much space as we can. Good trunk mobility and trunk rotation through this. Any pickleball players or golfers, really important to keep that trunk loose, right? Okay, come back up. Last one, and we're gonna get our heart rates up a little bit. We're gonna do a reverse lunge backward. This is for more shoulder mobility, okay? We wanna maintain as much active range through your shoulders as we can. So I'm gonna turn around and show you this one. It's gonna be a lunge step backward. So I'm gonna step back. I wanna feel a good stretch on the front side of that back leg. And the hip flexor, quadricep, one arm comes back behind your head. Okay, so you're here, one arm comes back behind your head, the other hand goes back behind. You're trying to get those hands as close together as you can. Okay, lift your chest, nice and tall. Great for posture, great for opening everything up. Okay, bring your arms back out, step forward, switch legs. Opposite leg goes back. Opposite arm goes over the top. The other hand goes back behind. So you want those hands as close together as you can when you're in that lunge position. Okay? Step back up. Let's switch. Other leg. Switch your arms. Trying to get your hands as close together as you can while keeping your head and your chest up. Step together and switch one last time. Okay? Here we go. Great. And together. All right, so that kind of helps get all of our muscles prepped and ready for these next exercises, right? What we're going to do now, strength exercise, immediately piggyback with a cardiovascular exercise meant to get your heart rate up. We have 4 exercises. We're going to go through all the exercises once, and then we're going to come back and do it all again. So you're going to learn at the first rep, and we're going to come back through and do it again. So the first thing, we're going to need our mats. We're going to need some space to get down to the ground. We're also going to use your band. But grab a band. You want something relatively light because we're going to be pulling the band out this way as you stand up. This exercise is going to be going down to the floor, back up, and pulling out. All right? So from here, you're going to take a step back, drop that back knee straight down to the ground. I'll go at an angle so you guys can see me. Straight down to the ground. Both legs come down, one leg up, stand up, and pull out, okay? We're gonna do 10 times, 10 repetitions on the left side, leading down and up, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. So we're going down with the left leg and up with the left leg first. So let's go down with the left, down with the right, up with the left, up with the right, pull that band out, posture nice and tall. Down left, down right, up left, up right. That's 2. Down, down, up, up. 3. Down, down, up, up. 4. Down, down, up. 5. Down, down, up. 6. Keep going. Make sure when you're stepping up, that foot is flat on the floor, okay? If you need the chair next to you for some stability, that's okay. Bring that out, okay? Up, pull out, down, down. So our last one, up, 10. Nice job. Same thing, other side. You might notice one side's a little easier than the other. That's totally normal, totally fine. Just work with it. Be mindful of that side that's not quite as easy, okay? We're going to go down with the right, down with the left, up with the right, up with the left. Now, as I'm standing up, you want to keep your feet wide. So we're going, down with the right, down with the left, up with the right, step wide, and pull out. Okay, that's 2. Keep going. 3. Down, down, up. 4. Down, down, up. 5. Again, if you need some stability help, have that chair nearby. Put a hand on that chair. Good. That's 6. 7. Down, down, up. 8. Down, down, up. 9. Down, down, up. 10. Nice job. All right. Let's move that mat out of the way, or you can place that band in a straight line down on the ground. Okay? That's just our cue, because this next one is me a little bit of hopping side to side. You can go 1 foot to the other, or double leg hop. Okay? This proprioception, landing on your feet, loading and landing, great for balance, great for agility. Okay? So we're going to hop over and back 10 times sideways, and then 10 times to the front. Okay? Choose how intense you make it for yourself. Ready? Here we go. Over and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn. Okay? You can go 2 feet over, 2 feet back, or you can hop. 1, over, back. 2, over, back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Land soft. 8, 9, and 10. Okay? So you may notice with that exercise that you might be landing on the balls of your feet, or it's hard to initiate that jump. Okay? Pay attention to that when we come back to the next set. We'll be working on that. Okay, so let's grab some resistance. So I have a 12-pound dumbbell. Most of us will have some sort of weight at home, so we'll start with that. It's going to be a split stance. So all of the exercises that we're doing are trying to isolate 1 leg at a time, 1 arm at a time, working on balance. Okay, so with this one, it's going to be a split stance, 1 foot in front of the other. Posture starts tall. My right leg is forward. Okay, my back is flat. 90% of my weight is going to be on this front leg. You put your right hand on your knee. Lean forward, keeping your back flat. Okay, drop that left arm down. You're going to pull that weight in towards your side. You might feel that right leg is quivering a little bit. Embrace the instability as long as you can maintain your balance, right? So let's do 10 repetitions, pulling this weight up into your armpit. Here we go. Lift up. That's 1, 2, count them with me. 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach down a little bit lower, pull up even higher. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stand up, shake that leg out. We're going the same thing, other side. I don't know about you. We should be sweating by now, okay? Should be starting to break a sweat, okay? Left leg forward, right leg back. Shift your weight onto that front leg. Use your hand for stability if you need it. If not, take it off. Reach down with that right hand and pull up. 1, 2. Pull that thumb right into your armpit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's go ahead and put that weight down. Your cardio circuit is going to be kicks and punches. All right. So if you've done any boxing, we want a boxing stance, one foot slightly in front of the other. Our hands are up. You're going to be punching out to the front. We're going 10 punches straight out in front of your nose. Okay? 10 punches here as hard as you can. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bigger. 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep those hands up. We're doing forward kicks. Right out to the screen. 1. Plant the feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're doing hooks. We're going to rotate, pivot off your feet, turn your hips. 10 hooks. Big for trunk rotation, shifting the weight. 10 times. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more kicks. Hands are up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You may notice on those punches or those kicks, it might be harder to get that one leg out, that more affected side. Be mindful of it. Let's power through it. Last punches, 5s and 6s. These are uppercuts. You're rotating the trunk, sinking your hips, drop down, and come up. Okay, here we go. 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands up. 10 kicks. Make them big. Extra big. Go. 1, 2. Big kick. Leave the heel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. All right. Hopefully we're feeling good, right? Okay. So now, take a swig of water if you need it. Okay. I'm gonna grab one myself right now. We're halfway through this first circuit. All right. We're gonna grab your pillow or a med ball. Okay. This is a soft med ball. Okay. So when I throw it to the ground, it's not super hard, doesn't bounce back really heavily. They're called a slam ball. Okay. Or a soft medicine ball. So you can look that up on Amazon or any other shopping site. So this one we're going to be doing is a side lunge with a slam to each side. We're going to do 8 on one side, 8 on the other. It's going to look like this. You're going to step to the side and slam and bring it back in. If it's a pillow, it's the same thing. Raise the arms up overhead as we step and slam it down to the ground and step it back in. We have 8 really big ones. As you're coming into that lunge, okay, shift your weight into your heel, sink your hips back as you go to slam it down. Okay, if we're bending too far forward this way, it's going to put some strain on that lower back. So keep your chest up, sink down into that lunge as we slam. Okay, 8, I'm going to lead with my right foot first. Ready? Here we go. Step and lunge. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, and back. 6, and back. 7, and back. And back. Very good. If you're still completing those reps, that's fine. Finish them up. Okay. We're going to go to the other side. One thing I often see is when you go into a side lunge, that foot wants to open up and out to the side. Try to keep your toes parallel with one another, your feet parallel with one another as you go to step out. Okay. I also often notice that it's harder to step out and back on one side versus the other side. So focus on it. If it's slightly harder, just be slightly more mindful of that side that's more difficult. All right, we're stepping out the left, slamming 8 reps. Keep that posture tall. Here we go. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, back. 5, back. 6, and back, 7, back, 8, and back. Nice job. You notice that exercise gets your heart rate up too. We're going to kind of piggyback that with a squat with a rotational slam. So you want your feet about shoulder width apart, okay? You're going to squat down holding that ball or holding the pillow at your chest, okay? You're going to squat down as low as you can, come back up tall. I'm going to rotate to my right and slam that ball. Come back to the center, squat, rotate left, and slam. Okay, so you see me pivoting my shoulders and my hips when I throw that ball down. Okay, let's do it. Okay, you have a total of 10, 5 on each side. Ready? Let's squat to the right. 1, squat, left. 2, squat, 3, squat, 4, squat, 5, squat, 6, squat, 7, squat, 8, squat, 9, squat, 10. Nice job. Great work. Okay, put that pillow or your ball down. Again, with the pillow, it's not going to rebound as much. It's going to make it a little bit harder, right? You have to squat down lower to get it. That's okay. All right. Now, the last one, we're down the mat. We're going to get all nice and sweaty. Okay, it's going to be a push-up with a rotation. Okay. So, we're going to be down on the floor. You can go from your knees or from your feet. Standard push-up, and we're going to rotate in various ways. Okay, I'll show you a couple different options. If you're from your knees, okay, you want your hips tucked underneath you, shoulders right underneath right over your wrist. You're going to lower down, come up, push all the way up, nice and straight arms, and then you're going to kind of rotate to the side this way, bringing one knee up. Okay, then you can come down and up to the other side. Okay, that's one option. As you can see, I'm sweating a lot, and that's good. You should be too. Okay, so the other option would be a full push-up. Okay, hands and feet. Okay, you're gonna lower down. You're gonna push up. Go right into the rotation. If that rotation is hard on your shoulder and you can't get all the way up, don't worry about it. Okay, you might have to progress to that. You can always go push up and just lift one arm up. If that's hard, just do the push-up. Start where you need to, okay? Not just because you're newly diagnosed, you may not have been exercising for a while. These are all really good exercises. I recommend taking them down a notch. But this is meant to be high intensity. So do what feels right for you, okay? So we're going to go 8 total push-ups with a rotation, 8 times, okay? So, we ready? Let's make sure your wrists are right underneath your elbows, okay? Feet are straight. We're gonna go down, up, rotate. 1, down, up, rotate. That's 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, and 8. Nice job. Let's come up on your feet slowly. Sometimes getting up and down from the ground quickly causes us to feel a little bit lightheaded. Have that chair nearby if you need it. Pause here for a second. Let's come up on our feet. Okay, so we're going to go back through these one more time. Okay? One more time. So, first exercise, we need our mat and you need your band. Okay? So, we're going to be doing down up on the floor with that band pull out. Okay? Following up from that, we're going to go into the hopovers, side to side, okay? Posture's tall. I'm gonna go down with my left foot first, okay? So down with the left, down with the right, up with the left. That's 1. Down, down, up, 2. Down, down. Make sure that foot is flat and you push up strong. There's 3. Down, down, up, 4. Keep going. Down, down, up, 5. If you need the share, it's right here. Down, down, up. Grab the band. 6. Down, down, up, 7. Pull it out. Down, down, up, 8. Down, up, 9. Down, up, 10. Very nice. Let's go other side. Right leg, down and up. Here we go. Down with the right, down with the left, up with the right, up with the left. That's 1. 2. As we get tired, focus on your posture. Keep it up strong. 3. 4. 5. Use that chair if you need to. 6. 7. 8. You can hear the squeaking from my sweat on the ground. That's good. 9. You're doing a great job. Down, up, and 10. Catch your breath for a minute. Move those obstacles out of the way. Remove my mat. Band is on the floor. We're hopping side to side. Ready? 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forward and back. You may notice that backward hop is a little bit more challenging. Load your balance. Make sure you can land with good, proper posture and stability. If it's too hard to jump, just step. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a break. Okay, let's move that band to the side. Grab your weight. Okay, whatever it is. If it's a heavier weight, you gotta make sure your core is strong. You can maintain good posture before going up in weight. You don't want to add too much resistance too soon. We don't want any injuries here, okay? So right leg is forward. Weight is on my right leg. My back is flat. I'm pulling the weight up to my shoulder. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Put that weight down. Switch your legs. Take a deep breath. Readjust your feet. Here we go. Pull it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little slower. 6. Control it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, we're gonna go with our punches. We're gonna work through it a little bit differently now. We're gonna go 1 through 6. So we jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, and then 10 kicks. Okay, 2 rounds of that. Okay, get in your boxing stance, split stance, hands are up. Here we go. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, 10 kicks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. 10 kicks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent job. Excellent job. Let's grab your pillow or your med ball. Grab a quick swig of water if you need it. Important to stay hydrated, especially during these summer months. I always tell people, don't be a dry sponge, okay? Dry sponges are hard to move. They're inflexible, right? You want to fill your muscles with water. They move much, much better, okay? So on this one, we're going to a side lunge and a slam 8 times, leaning out with that right foot. Ready? Here we go. 1, and back. 2, and back. Slam it hard. 3, and back. 4, and back. Get all that in drop. 5, and back. 6, and back. 7, and back. 8, and back. Switch sides. Okay? Switch it sides. Left side. Here we go. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, back. 6, and back. 7, and back. 8, and back. Put that ball down. Nice job. Let's get our mats out. One more set of push-ups with that rotation. You know, you probably have seen these exercises are hard, but they're not too dissimilar from traditional movements and exercises, okay? It doesn't have to be. What's important is that we listen to your body and we say, hey, what's different one side versus the other side? What do I need to be mindful of when I'm going to do my workouts, right? What is my right side telling me? What is my left side telling me? Listen to those things. They certainly matter. And that's how we really address exercise for young onset Parkinson's. It's got to be intense, but it's got to be specific to what your body is telling you and where your movement patterns might have some asymmetries in them. Really, really important to be mindful of that. Okay. Last exercise until we stretch. We have a push-up with a rotation. 8 of them. Okay. Stay strong. If you can't do all 8 from your feet, drop down to your knees. Finish your 8 reps. If you can't do it from your knees, come up and do them against a wall. Finish your repetitions. Okay. Finish them safely. Here we go. Let's get into a good position. All right. Hands about shoulder width apart. Shoulders right over the wrist. Up into that position. Okay. We're going to go down, up, and 1. Down, up, 2. Down, up, 3. Down, up, 4. Drop your knees if you need to. Up, rotate. 5. Down, up, rotate. 6. Down, up, rotate. 7. Last one. Up, rotate, and 8. Very good. All right. I'm sweating just as much as my clients sweat when I take them through this. And I want all of you to get to that point. I always say, sorry for sweating all over the gym. No, never be sorry for that. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we need. That's what makes changes in our bodies. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a stretch quickly to wrap things up. After you're done with an intense workout, super important to bring your body back to a steady state. Okay, you can do all the intensive exercise in the world. If we don't let the muscles recover and your body recover, okay, at some point there's going to be a breakdown. And we got to make sure we catch those and address those before they become problems. So let's get down to your hands and knees. Okay, or you can do it with your chair. I'll show you that one too. It's going to be a yoga pose. a down dog. So your hands slightly out in front of your shoulders, tuck your toes under, you're gonna push your hips into the sky, okay? Pushing your hips away from your hands as much as you can, tuck your chin, or just let your head relax. Gaze between your arms. Push your heels down into the floor. Feel a good calf stretch. Take 3 deep breaths here. I'm going to show you that chair version. Keep going if you're on the floor. If you're on that chair, you can just be here. Okay? Pushing out and away from that chair. You want to feel a good stretch on the back of your legs, down into your calf, maybe through your lower back. Helps just open everything up on the back side of your body. Okay? Let's slowly lower back down. Okay, down onto your hands and knees. Okay? From that position, we're going to come into what we call a half kneel. Okay? I'm actually going to grab my dowel for this one. You can do it without, but it helps with balance. You have something to hold on to, like a dowel or a chair. Okay? So I'm going to come up onto my hands and knees. I want you to bring one leg up. Okay? So one knee is on the floor, your other opposite foot is out in front of you. Okay? And so what I want you to do is squeeze your butt on that downward leg. Lift your posture as tall as you can. Realign that dowel as much as you need to. Okay? But I want you to reach that dowel so your arms are straight. And you're just going to slightly lunge and push that forward knee forward. Keep squeezing your glute, your butt on the back side, so it's my left leg. And I'm feeling a big stretch. Front side of the hips, down through my quads. Okay? A lot of times if we have a slightly shortened stride on one side, those hip flexors either become tight or underutilized, okay, or both. Okay, so making sure we have proper mobility in your hips is really, really important. All right, let's come back down with that knee and switch to the other side. So one foot is up, my other leg is back behind me. Okay, you're gonna squeeze your glute on that downward leg. Posture stays tall. Push that dowel forward and push that knee forward. On that front foot, you want to make sure that heel stays on the floor. Okay, so you should get some good ankle mobility there as well. Lift your chest, don't be rounding forward. Lift up tall. Take 2 deep breaths here. Very good. Let's switch sides again. Okay, this is a good alternative for a hamstring stretch. And again, a really important muscle to keep loose for running, any kind of athletic event, walking. Those hamstrings get really, really tight. So we want to make sure we loosen them up. That's the muscle on the bottom of your leg. With that forward foot, if you have enough balance, I want you to extend that foot, that leg straight out in front of you. Okay? I'm going to try to lift my toes of that forward leg. You might need this dowel or that chair for stability. Keep your posture tall. Okay, if you want to intensify that stretch a little bit, you can hinge your hips back and slightly lean your chest forward. You should feel a really nice pull from the back side of your leg, maybe back of your thigh all the way down to your knee, down through your calf. Okay, lean on that pull as much as you need to. This is one exercise where we can afford to have a little poor posture. Good, come back up. Let's go and switch to the other side. Opposite leg up. Okay, extend that forward leg out in front of you. Lift the toe. Slightly lean forward. Okay, come back up. If you guys want more exercises on stretching and mobility, check out the other videos from the Fitness Fridays from the Parkinson's Foundation. We are also doing an upper extremity fine motor exercise and stretch class this month, so feel free to tune into that video as well. It's led by one of our neuro exercise specialists who is an OT, our occupational therapist, so stay tuned to that. Wanting to get some of those exercises today, but our main focus for today, get your heart rate up, We're strengthening each side of your body, all muscle groups individually at a time. So we're not, except for the push-up, but we're coming to that single leg plank in the rotation. We want to learn to rely on each side independent of the other. We don't want that stronger side taking over. And this workout should be helpful in addressing those things. So if this was challenging for you, come back, watch it again, go a little bit slower, go at your own pace. But I really appreciate you hanging out with me today at Movement Revolution in our Synapse high-intensity exercise for young onset Parkinson's disease. Again, if you want more videos like this, or something maybe a little slower paced, or a stretching exercise or yoga, please check out parkinson.com/exercise for more exercises from the Parkinson's Foundation. Thank you very much. Here at Movement Revolution, we like to say, think big, move strong, never quit. See you soon. Bye-bye.